And then there were two, Ibrahim Boubacar Keita, a National Assembly deputy from Bamako, and Soumaïla Cisse, a technocrat from Timbuktu. They once belonged to the same political party. They served in government together in the 1990s, Mr. Keita as prime minister and Mr. Cisse as finance minister. Then their paths diverged. Mr. Cisse became a steadfast supporter of President Amadou Toumani Touré, who was ousted by a coup in March 2012, and is blamed by many Malians for the ongoing crisis. Mr. Keita, on the other hand, became ATT's most outspoken critic, something he has underscored on the campaign trail.
Mali was stolen from us. That government ate it up and sucked the bones dry. They humiliated us to the point that people started to ally with the Islamists. Attention, Malians, that will never happen again.
His campaign has been about big ideals, nationalism, honor, dignity. His opponents say he's vague on the details. His supporters say they back the man, not the plan.
We have become a country in disarray, where everything is permitted, so we want a tough leader, and that is IBK.
Mr. Keita dominated the first round with 39% of the vote. Most of the 25 candidates eliminated in that round are now backing him, including third-place candidate Dramane Dembélé, whose party Adama is an ally of the rival candidate, Mr. Cisse. But Malians say they are used to the fickle nature of their political class. Cisse supporters like Al-Husseini Sow say the race is not over.
It doesn't matter what alliances politicians are making. Like Cisse says, this is a fresh election. Voters should be left to make their choices without manipulation or pressure.
Mr. Cisse raised concerns of vote rigging and intimidation in the first round and has called on his supporters to be vigilant. Ever the financial manager, he talks about investing in Mali's future.
Even if we win the elections, the battle will be far from over. We must then rebuild the country. We must tackle unemployment and poverty. We need to invest in this country, in agriculture, livestock, farming, fishing. We need to build roads and factories. We need to create wealth so that each of you can live a happy life.
It's hard to gauge the candidates' chances. Voter turnout could be higher or lower than the record 49% 2 weeks ago. And voters who backed other candidates may or may not follow their marching orders once in the voting booth. Ann Look, VOA News, Bamako.